Hello everyone, my name is Howspiffing, and actually I'll just sit back a bit. Yes, there you go. This is actually the first time I've done this whole talking into webcam thing, and I do realise that the microphone quality probably isn't very good. I couldn't quite configure it to this mic, so I'll just get on with it. I am the manager of a new team in Europe called Enemy. We we picked them up about a month ago, Enemy organisation, and for a month they've been playing ranked ladder, obviously, and we finished technically 21st on the ladder as when it locked, but because of teams that have already qualified and teams that have doubled up, teams that are already qualified, teams that are ineligible to play, I'm pretty sure we've been bumped up to 16th, the final spot for the qualifiers, which means we will play in the online qualifier, and I've worked out that if we do, we'll be playing against Team Alternate, who placed first in the ladder, so I think we can beat them. But anyway, I'll just get into the team, so I'll go through the roster first. So the roster for the team is, let me go bot lane first. So we've got support is Yerostar, YERROUSTARR. English player, used to play for H2K Gaming, 2.5k at season 2, I think that's when he finished. He's from London, UK. We have the AD carry Caglaro. He used to play for Millennium a while ago, actually, and UV Gaming, and he is from Geneva, Switzerland. He finished on about 2.5k too, and there's going to be something in the links in the info of this video that will help out Caglaro quite a lot, so I'll link that later, well, in the description. Is the mid lane. I'm not quite sure how to say it. It's WUUUH. I'm just going to go ahead and call it whatever. Mid player, used to play for MTW EU when they were an EU team. 2.6k last year. He's from Germany. He's the youngest player on the team. He's 17 years old, which means he still can play in season 3 if we qualify. And the final spot is the jungle, which is, we actually changed jungles pretty much straight after we picked up the team. Like, we picked up the team and then we replaced junglers pretty much instantly. We picked up, I can't remember who the old jungler was called, Mac something, but anyway, the new jungler is called Nunia, a German player. He has played World of Warcraft for SK Gaming, he's been to LANs, he's pretty experienced, we're pretty confident with that. So yeah, what do I do now? I haven't really written up a script for this, because I had a script, and then I was going to do this last week, but stuff came up, voice started hurting, stuff like that, so I'm doing it now, unscripted. What have we done? We tried for IEM Sao Paulo as a team. There were a couple of arguments before we started playing. This was straight after we picked up new jungler. This is like a couple of weeks, so there were some arguments which probably affected the play, but we lost against All Authority and then we lost to Fura, but they've been all sorted out now. Hopefully we're gonna be moving on from that and be doing better. What else? I'll just bring up the ladder to see who the top 16 are. Talk about that for a little bit. Okay, so the top 16 for Europe. This is only EU West because this is what the tournament's going to be. So in first there's Elo Blade, or Alternate as they're called now. The Elo Blade when they made the team. Second is, I can't remember what they called themselves on the ladder, but it's Millennium, like the former Curse, who are now Millennium Gaming, second. Curse EU's new team is third. GSU fourth. The Mice Squeal, which is Mouse Sports or Moose Sports, I'm not sure how you meant to call it, but they're fifth. Giants, who I don't know much about, they're actually a Spanish team. I've just seen them at the top of the ladder for a really long time, so I think they're a team to watch because no one really knows much about them. There's the new Acer, who are 7th. Dragonborn, 8th. Dragonborn, that's the Young Buck Shushei team. I'm not sure if Young Buck and Shushei are still in that team, they might have moved. I'll double check that later on. Rotwurst Gishwada, what about you, 9th? I'm not even... I mean, you know, Against All Authority, 10th, who we've played a lot. We have played Against All Authority, like, a lot in ranked, like, so much. We come up against them pretty much every game. We've played against them in IEM twice and lost both times. No, we haven't. We played them once in IEM qualifiers. 3 or 4 times in ladder, which we've won 2 and lost 2, or won 2, lost 1, something like that. Furier, are 11th or 12th, I'm not quite sure what number I'm up to at the moment. We played them again in IEM, lost. We played them on the ladder and won, so we know we can beat them. A Nexus, what's that, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12th. A Nexus are 12th. We've beaten A Nexus twice in both IEM qualifiers, I think, and we've beaten them on ladder countless times before, so I'm not worried about A Nexus at all. We can beat them. MTL, I don't know too much about them, but I'm not too worried about them. I think we can beat them. The new MME EU team, my players have played a lot against them in solo queue. We haven't come up against them in the rank queue yet, but judging from their solo queue skill level, I'm confident we can beat them. Copenhagen Wolves, 15th. They're a difficult team. They're a good team. Copenhagen Wolves, they've been doing really well recently, and they're going to be playing up against, if I'm right about the positioning, it's going to be Millennium versus Copenhagen Wolves, first round of this online tournament, so one of the favourites is going to go out first round, which will be pretty interesting. And then last but not least, well, yes, last and least is Enemy. So that's the top 16 we're going to be playing against. Alternate if we go through. Wow, I'm already 7 minutes into this vlog. So what else is there? As you can hear by my voice, it's dying a lot. My voice is actually killing me. So I'll wrap up soon. Right, so I'll tell you about the organisation first. Enemy is an organisation. We have League of Legends teams. We have an EU team, obviously, Enemy EU, which I manage. We have the NA team, which the owner of the organisation manages, Dan Clerk. They didn't get top 32, I don't think. I'm pretty sure they didn't get top 32, so they're going to be going for Amateur Series next year. We have a COD team that's attending a LAN soon in January. We have a StarCraft player, I think 1, maybe 2 StarCraft players. I don't know. I know we have 1 definitely. And I think that's it. COD, League, StarCraft. We don't have Dota. I can check actually right now. I should know this off by heart, but I'm a slacker. I didn't prepare any information for this. Oh, Super Smash Brothers too, apparently. I'm not sure if that's big or not, but... Oh yeah, the owner plays that. Dan plays Super Smash Brothers. Okay, I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, we have Super Smash Brothers. I think we win some money from that soon. Okay, I'll move on to me. Little old me. My history, my past. I'll stick to League of Legends. I don't think you want to know about my whole gaming history. So League of Legends, I started out like a year ago now, maybe. I think it was about a year ago, maybe a little bit longer. Just played the game casually. Well, I could never really play a game casually. I wanted to get pretty competitive. Soon realised I was never going to be a professional at this game, because I wasn't that good. Like, I knew all the stuff. I was really into theory crafting and stuff. I just couldn't get the hands to do what my mind was thinking. So I was scrolling through the forums one day, and Orbit Gaming posted something. This is when they didn't have a team, they didn't have anything, They said, we're looking for writers. And so I was like, okay, I'm a good writer. Sorry about that. I'm a good writer. I know what to do. And so I applied for them. Actually got the place writing for Orbit. And I wrote for them for a while. And then something just kind of felt wrong. Felt a bit shady there. Felt like the owners didn't really interact with anyone. And, you know, I'm not going to say I predicted what happened to Orbit, but I left before it happened. Like, me and my friend Will used to write there. We moved to MME straight after that, Monomaniac Esports. And we worked for them for only like 2 or 3 months, because I don't know if I'm allowed to say this in a vlog. I don't think I will. No, I won't say it. But we left there because of a dispute with someone there. Yeah, so we wrote there, and then we left. I left. He left too. And that's when I kind of went independent. I've started doing this web show called League Live, which I will probably put in the description too. I'm going to shamelessly plug myself all the way through. And then Enemy messaged me, Dan messaged me saying, hey, you seem to know a lot about Europe. Do you want to give managing a go? And I was just like, yeah, I guess. And then I picked up the team about a month ago. We've hit top 16, so we're going to try and build on that. Looking for sponsors and stuff, and going to try and get into season 3 hopefully. This has been my first ever vlog. I know it's awful. I know it's awful. Please just be nice with me. Just tell me it was good even though it was awful. My voice is on fire, and I've still put this out for you. I've delayed it a week already because of my voice, and I decided to just plow right ahead through it, and I'm done now. So if you have any questions, just post them in the comments or ask me on Twitter, or ask Enemy on Twitter, which I'll link all in the description. That's been my first ever vlog. I am Howspiffing, manager of Enemy EU. Bye bye.